Hi everyone, it's Talia from Motherhood, The Real Deal, and welcome back to my channel. Now, those of you that follow my blog will know that I am a little bit obsessed by sleep and trying to get a good night's sleep. And that is because for a long time, I have struggled massively with trying to get a good night's sleep, especially since becoming a mum. And I think it has got to have something to do with all those broken nights, and somehow my brain is just hardwired not to sleep properly. Anyway, so when I was approached by BedGuru to participate in their Choose Sleep campaign, I thought, this sounds interesting, and could it really help me improve my sleep? Now, I have to say, starting out, I'm a little bit skeptical because I'm someone who actually has really good sleep hygiene. I don't drink alcohol anymore for health reasons. I don't drink caffeine anymore. I like to think I exercise. I like to think I go to sleep at around the same time and get up at the same time and all that kind of malarkey. But the reality is I can spend hours before I actually go to sleep. So I've got this lovely booklet here, which is going to help me on my Choose Sleep journey, and also an extensive sleep diary that I have to fill in, including all sorts of information about the quality of the sleep I had, what time I went to sleep, what time I got up, how much exercise I did a day, if I napped, all that kind of stuff. It's really extensive. So I'm going to get cracking and report back in a week's time. See you then. Hello again. Right, well, I've just had a week gone by and it's really interesting. I've been filling in my sleep diary here and I can definitely see some trends emerging. So I can definitely see that the things that I'm doing before bed are not good. Now, I'm not one for screen time before bed, but I am one for chores. And I can see the nights that I've been doing chores before bed are not good. And there was one night that I did yoga before bed and it was good. So I'm thinking that I need to change what I'm doing before I go to bed. Also, I can see that the days that I've been stressed out, of which there are many, I have not been sleeping very well. And the one day that I did have a really good sleep, I was happy. So I need to work on that. And I think I need to work on a little bit of self-love there. The other thing that I have noticed is exercise, and I'm really not doing that much exercise. And considering that I am basically sitting at my desk sedentary for most of the day, is it any wonder that my mind might feel tired, but then my body's not tired? So I'm thinking going forward, what I need to do to try and choose more sleep or choose sleep is exercise more, be more chilled before bedtime, and work on being happy. So I will be back in another week's time to tell you how that's all been going. So week 2 of the sleep challenge, and what has changed? Well, where I can, I have really been trying to make more time for exercise. And so I've been trying to exercise just before school pickup, which is usually about half an hour, but then I'm then doing an extra half an hour in the evening of the right kind of exercise, which is yoga, something that will really kind of like calm my system down. And so far I have found that the days that I have managed to do it, and it's not every day, those days my sleep has been way better. So next week, week 3, my aim, if possible, is to try and factor in those 2 slots of exercise every single day to see if I can get a good night's sleep every single night. So I will be back soon to let you know how that went. Right, week 3 of the sleep challenge. So last week I was going to make it my mission to try and exercise every single day for an hour, that half hour during the day and half hour the evening. I have to admit, I am finding that quite a challenge to try and fit in with, you know, the whole mum life and working life. I have probably managed to do it 5 days out of 7, and those 5 days out of 7, largely I have had a really good night's sleep. I don't lie there for ages trying to get off. my head hits the pillow, and for once in my life I'm not waiting there for like 2 hours trying to get to sleep. So that has been absolutely incredible. So I'm just going to keep that going as much as I can. It is hard, it's so hard fitting in that time for exercise, but I've just realized how amazing exercise can be for sleep, and probably how sedentary I've been for most of the day, and why that's been affecting my Z's. So here we are at the end of my Choose Sleep challenge with BedGuru. It's been such a learning curve for me as someone who actually started out with what I thought was pretty good sleep hygiene. I didn't really know if there was going to be much room for improvement, but what I discovered was that I was just not being active enough during the day, because I was just sitting at my desk working for a large portion of the day, and that just wasn't enough to get my body to relax and go to sleep. So while I didn't have to do things like cut out caffeine and alcohol, because that's something that I've already done, in terms of getting more exercise during the day, and also doing yoga in the evening to help just calm my body down and get it into a restful state, that has really helped. So I guess it just goes to show that if you're struggling with sleep, even someone like me who is a die-hard sleep struggler, that there are still changes to be made. And even though you might have thought, well, I've tried everything, even though you've tried everything, you would be surprised to see that there are still changes you could make. So if you are a sleep struggler out there, I would love to hear from you about the things that you have tried to improve your routine to get off to sleep a little bit more quickly. Please do leave a comment below, because I'd love to hear from you as a fellow sleep struggler. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Thanks everyone. Bye.